Hey, it's Ryan Stewman here with HardcoreCloser.com, and I want to talk to you real quick today about what a real estate social syndicate can do for your business if you're a real estate agent, no matter where you're a real estate agent at. So let's just dive right into this. My fancy video, which you can probably hear my chair squeaking in the background, and you'll probably hear my mouse click, but it's all good, right? So you have a home to sell. So what do you generally do as a real estate agent? Obviously, I'm not a real estate agent, so I don't have a login to the MLS to list a house, but I would imagine you would go to realtor.com, upload all your information, your pictures and everything. And wouldn't you love to have this house? $8.75 million. It's nice. Love. You put a house, you enter it on the MLS, you put it on realtor.com, you put a sign in the yard, right? Hopefully not one like that. You hold an open house, right? So you have an open house. And those things are the typical things that an agent does, puts flyers in the front yard and things like that. And then you go back to the homeowner and you're like, I held an open house and nobody came. I put it on the MLS, but I'm not sure who looked at it. We haven't had any showings yet. I'm not even sure if any other agents even showed the house to anybody if they've given it as a suggestion. I put a sign in the yard, but I have no idea how many people drove by and wrote down the name or the number or whatever. You don't have results to put back. So I'm going to show you right now how to report back results to your clients using your social syndicate, and the numbers never lie. So you can do all of that stuff. Oh, and you like my title there. Click to add title, right? Or you can create a real estate social syndicate, right? And what does that mean, right? Ryan, that's some kind of fancy word, whatever. But check it out. With a real estate social syndicate, that means that you and 2 or 3 other real estate agents that you're close friends with cross-promote your properties. Now, that doesn't mean that you promote John Doe, the realtor's property, every single day, right? Every time he has a listing. Hey, but once every 4 or 5 days, reach out to John and say, hey, John, do you have a house that you're really trying to get rid of that you think's beautiful that you'd like to expose my friends to? Of course, John's going to want to do that for you. And then after you do that for John, you go back to John and go, hey, I won't ask this very often, maybe once a week, but we should share properties back and forth, but not overwhelm our people with sharing each other's properties, right? And what happens? You get 2 or 3 friends that you build a syndicate like that up. And check this out. 4 friends just from my selection right here of friends that I have on Facebook and LinkedIn. 4 friends is 7,453 potential exposed clients. And that's not even counting the friends that I have. It's like 9,500 if you count the 2,268 friends that I have, right? But I just work with these guys, and I know that Jim, Jeremy, Sean, and Byron will share my stuff when I put it out there. They'll share this video for me, and I do the same thing for them. When they have something important, I share that for them as well. And that's our syndicate, right? And it works. And check it out. We've got, instead of just my 2,200 people maybe or may not see it, because you know how Facebook is. It hides things in the timeline. But at least instead of my friends seeing it, I'm also exposing it to Sean's friends. I'm exposing it to Byron's friends, to Jim. And all these people have great reputations too. And I share their stuff as well. It's reciprocating. But think about the mass exposure you can create right there, right? Now, if you're a fan of this vlog and you've been on here before, if it's your first time, no big deal. Make sure you subscribe. But if you've been on here and you've watched a couple videos before, you can go to bit.ly.com and then you can get a link track, right? So you can track your results. So then after you've done that, right, and if you haven't gone to that, you can go to hardcorecloser.com/tracking. It's like a 2-minute video. I show you how to do that. Then you see down here that at least 3 people clicked on this link since I uploaded it, right? And so then you can go back to the homeowner and you can say, out of all my friends, right, I exposed you to 7,453 potential sets of eyes, right? I measured my results, and so far 3 of them this month clicked on the link to view your house, right? Obviously, you would pray that you have more than 3 clicks to report back, right? Then there's another thing that you can do also to maximize the sign sitting in the yard. And that's a company called efastinfo.com. It's free to sign up. You only pay for results. It's really cool. They've got some promos right now to where you can even get free signs from them. If you want to talk more about that, go to efastinfo.com, or you can hit me up from the Hardcore Closer blog here. And what you do is you put this sign on top of your sign for sale, right? And there's a QR code there, or they can send, for instant info and photos, they can scan the QR code, or they can send an email to this quick email address. And what that does is that allows you to track results. You're able to go back to Joe Homeowner and go, hey, Joe the homeowner, 3 people clicked on your link through LinkedIn, right? Then from your sign in the front yard, the numbers don't lie, my friend. 11 people submitted emails this month, and 1 person checked your QR code, scanned your QR code. And altogether, since we've had your house listed, you've had only 2 scans on your QR code there. So I think the problem with your house is not the price point, but maybe it's paint the room that I told you to paint. These digital pictures we have of your house are absolutely horrible. And a little landscaping never hurt either, Joe, the home seller. But at least then you have statistical data to go back to the homeowner and say, here's why your house isn't selling. We're getting the eyes. We're getting the traffic. The numbers don't lie. The numbers are there. 8 people have looked at your home this month alone. We've had 11 people send emails in. You can give them all the statistics and all the numbers that they want. And we know a person that's selling a home is generally a more educated person because they've already bought a home before, and sometimes they've even bought and sold a home before as well. And in most cases, they're educated. They're going to the internet. So this way, you look like a hero in front of them tracking. But also on top of that, just a real quick side note about eFast Info is it also these contacts are now yours, right? Every time someone sends an email in to the email address right there, then it pulls you in and you have a new lead. So you're also building a list. That's like leads, list building 101, right? So it's a super great product. So it not only makes you look like a hero in front of the homeowner, it also leads to more listings, more deals, more closings, all the great things that we want in this wild world of real estate. If you want to know more about that, feel free to get in touch with me, Ryan Stewman here. The bottom line is getting your people to share with you and creating a social media syndicate, because social syndicate equals success, y'all. Hey, get your friends to share this with you, but you've got to reciprocate. You've got to be nice enough to share with them as well. And don't overwhelm your fans. That's a huge thing. So, hey, thanks for watching. Share this, forward it to a friend, www.hardcorecloser. Put it out there in all the social media world. You can click on any icon below to share this video. Hey, I just appreciate you watching. And don't forget to subscribe on the right-hand side of the page. Thanks a lot. Talk to you next time.